Hey, it's Liz with Crafty Queens. We are going to start off with getting some paints out today. We're going to get some white, some tan, brown, orange. I also have black off to the side, and then we're going to take a styrofoam ball and some aluminum foil, and we're going to make a shape. It kind of looks like a gourd, but it's going to be a primitive ghost. Then we're going to wrap that ghost in air dry clay, and then we're going to use some different tools, like dotting tools and palette knives and things like that, to make some shapes for his little face. And then we're going to take our paints. I did let that dry for a couple hours. Probably should have given it like 24. But we're going to take some paint, and I'm just going to paint this over with an off-white. I'm not super familiar with clay, so I wasn't sure how this would look when it dried, so I just wanted a layer of paint on there. You can use some water in your hands to kind of manipulate it if you need to as well. And then we are going to give that a good dry, and we're going to use a little dabber and some orange paint for cheeks. You could do pink or red or whatever depending on the style that you're going for. I thought this would be kind of weird and different and fun, and I actually end up really liking it. And then we're going to take some black, and we are going to do the pupils of his eyes and his mouth. It's hard to see at this angle because I had it sitting in a yogurt container, a washed yogurt container. There we go. And then we're going to take some Distress ink pad, and we are going to use a makeup blending brush and just apply some in some different areas, especially around the details, any indentations or lines around his little face, and then all my finger marks all around it. It'll catch some of those high points as well. Now, we have a yogurt jar that has been sanded and soaked off all the labels and then sanded. We painted it with a black chalk paint. We added some cinnamon while that paint was still wet. I got that tip from Lisa at Sulphur Farmhouse. And then we went ahead and dried all of that and brushed off the excess cinnamon, and we are left with a really pretty primitive jar. And then we're taking some greenery. This is, I think it's called a rice pick. A rice plant, something like that, from Walmart. It's very beautiful. And then we're taking a few different fabrics and some creepy cloth and making us a bow with our mini Bodabra. I do use their bow wire, I love it. Then we're gonna put some Titebond, quick and thick, and some hot glue on and attach it. Then I got out a primitive looking button, but I also liked this little rose, and I painted it black. It was purple, and I put that in the center, and it looks like a stinking little bow tie, you guys. And then we added some antique wax, some bare antique wax, just to add a little bit of another layer, a little bit of dimension. You guys, we did the same process with an owl with the styrofoam ball, some antique wax, some, did I say antique wax? A styrofoam ball, aluminum foil, clay, and then some paint and waxes and Distress oxides, you guys. These turned out so stinking cute. I'll show you videos and photos here at the end. And they are just so pretty and so cute. I hope y'all try one. You could do pumpkins, candy corns, trying to think witches, yeah, if you don't love Halloween, you could just stick to like pumpkins, gourds. The shape of the ghost kind of did look like a gourd once I got it on there. So for the owl, I just used actual buttons and indented the clay while it was still wet, and did that and made him a little nose. He's super simple compared to the ghost. And then I painted him with some sandstone chalk paint, and then just put some brown antique wax all over him, and then buffed it off. And then I used a Distress ink pad, you guys. These are so simple and easy. They take a little time because you got to wait for the clay to be paintable. But that's it. I waited a couple hours on each of these, and they just turn out so stinking cute. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and there'll be pictures and videos at the end.